Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, what time it is. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. My name is Tara. I go by tara.nickole here on YouTube and Instagram. So, y'all want to talk about all of this in the matter of less than 30 minutes, hopefully? So we can discuss the ones that have already been here for a little while. So I'm going to take these out. So these guys have been around probably, this one has been here since day one of this year. And this one has been here for a few years. This is what I primarily use. If you go back on my channel, I don't know if it was last year or the year before, but I got this Filofax a couple of years ago. This has probably been the longest standing planner that I have used. I get free inserts off of the internet. So basically all of this is free for exception of a few things that I have cut out of binded books, or I always get one from Tara Designs. Where is it? Thought I put it in here. It's like it shows the year on it. Well, this one. I always get one every year. Like I've been getting them, I think, since 2023. But this just really holds all of the information, all the bills, all the last time we did stuff for our vehicles, the last time we got prescriptions filled. Like, this is what you call the workhorse. She keeps all of the information, and everything else I have is play, actually. So yeah, she does all the business, and she's been here for a little while. I bought off Amazon. I do know they still have some. Towards the end of the year, sometimes they go on sale, but I think I got this one for regular price a couple of years ago. I really enjoy it. I have a pen loop here, and then I stick a pen right here, insurance cards, stamps. Like, she doesn't go everywhere with me, but she holds a lot of information, and I think if I lost this out of everything, my heart would just break. So she's my workhorse. If I got rid of everything else, I think I would be just fine. Which, in another video, we're talking about downsizing. So she's my jam. So my A1 from a couple years ago. All right, these two. This one is the 2025 Hobonichi Cousin. This is the Liberty Fabrics cover. I was given this from my husband on my birthday this year. I absolutely love it. I plan on keeping this one forever. But this started out like a planner in the front with the months and the weeklies. Like, it started out really strong with planning. It eventually has turned into like a memory planner. I have been working on it. The last I think I updated the end of May. I have not been able to do an updated flip through of this. Let's see, my daughter graduated, so I think that's the last spread that I did. Yeah. And I'm not really going by the dates anymore, because there'll go times that I haven't done anything for like a whole week. Like, I work from home. She's done graduated. We don't have any like senior parties or anything to go to anymore. So my life has kind of calmed down. So, well, I'll say that loosely. With her, life has calmed down. So this was graduation day. We got her these little gifts right here. But it's just, I'm really enjoying this as a memory keeper. And, this may even last till next year. I'm taking my time with this, and I'm really loving it. So I'm hoping one day to do an in-detailed flip about this. I'm wanting to update it. Before I do that, I print out photos. I ran out of sticker paper yesterday, so I gotta order some more. But she's mighty chunky, and I love it. So to be continued on this one. Alrighty, this one has gotten some changes starting in the month of July. This is the Hobonichi, the 2023 Hobonichi that I am redating. I am loving it. Actually, really, really loving it. However, she will no longer be for planning at all, because the last few weeks I haven't even used the weeks. So with that being said, starting in July, this will be my Bible study. If you followed me last year, I used a Hobonichi Han for my Bible studies, and Ashley Carlson and I kind of joked around and just called it my holy Hobonichi. So I'm reverting? I don't know the word. I'm going to use this again for my Bible studies in the evening. I will start using this a day per 2 pages, because I write a lot on my studies. So I do use the Bible app, and I use like their verse of the day, and then they go into that verse and they do a lesson on that, and then there's like a guided prayer, and then after that you can pick devotions or Bible studies within that app. So that's what I do. I just feel like it's more convenient for me. I have my iPad, I set it up, and then I just write. I had been using the A5 just scribbles for that here and there, on and off. This past first half of the year, I had punched it and put it in rings, a Filofax A5, but I quickly decided I did not want those in rings anymore, because I do so much writing with the A5. It wasn't just a jump in, write a few things, and jump out. I think I would like the A5 rings more if that was the case. However, I'm going to use this for my Bible studies. I do subscribe to a Patreon, and she hasn't released hers yet for this month or for July. So I did go back to her July last year and got a few things. So I'm going to decorate the first few days with some of her art, and then when the like, aren't these so cute? No more socks, flip-flops forever. These little critters. Just decorate the pages a little bit with her art, and then when she releases it, she usually releases it on either the 1st or the 2nd of the month, and I'll print those out. I've been using really thin paper, that Dollar General paper, and I just use a glue stick and paste it in. She releases days of the week and date numbers, so I will, let me see if I can, I don't think I wrote on yesterday's, but this was Sunday and today. So I'll just use these two for tonight. But she releases awesome stuff. That's Sweet Kawaii Designs. But anywho, like stuff like, sorry, I'm gonna have to block some of this stuff out. Like this right here is hers, this and this. I absolutely love her artwork. Like this says, off like a herd of turtles, with some turtles and some fish. Like, you know, it's really, really cute. So I don't mind subscribing to her Patreon. It's her authentic art, and I absolutely love it. So I will decorate that with those. Okay, so my work planner, it is in this was an A5 Stalogy, and I cut it down to a B6 Slim. I cannot show you anything really, but I can show you. This is how I set it up. This is Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of this week. On the other page, I do set up like daily tasks that I want to touch every single day. Every single day. It's a whole list, and that I like to do every day. And then up here, I do my top priorities of the day, and I get those done. And then I just use these extra spaces for notes. I will be off Friday, so I can use this as extra notes. But yeah, I have a feeling this may even last until next year because I use 2 pages per day. Per week. So it should last a little while. And then I get these dates from Only Plans on Etsy. She has them already listed out. It was very cheap for the whole year. It was like $11 or $10. I can't remember. And then that's how I label the days. Yes, it is making a bump, but I don't write right there. I start writing down here. So the bump doesn't matter. I usually don't do this much decorations, but I felt fancy last night. I did set this week up last night, which was Sunday evening. So that's how I'm using this. Like I said, it probably will continue on to next year. I'm using my Dandelion Diaries tabs. This and this are from Tara Designs. This is London Gifties, and then this is my Dandelion Diaries. And then I just tab off like with these little tabs. I do believe they're from like AliExpress or Temu or something like that. That's going strong. This little guy, I'm doing a little experimentation with this. Yes, this is the blue sky like everybody else has. Everybody has the one from Target. I don't have a Target around here, so I got the one from Walmart. This is the little A6 blue sky, I think. And I just decorated it with the Patreon I'm with. This is her art right here. This is from Pinterest. And then I just decorated, I got my bills right here. This is her art again. Sorry, the dogs are barking. The monthlies, I just list out my bills. When my husband has off, the weekly, just do weekly to-dos. I've been using it since... This has started in May, I think. Did it start in May? Possibly. And then I just been using it since the 1st of June. So it's been going pretty good. Hold on one second. It was UPS. I'm thinking it may be from my neighbor. I haven't ordered anything, I don't think. Is somebody sending me something? I don't know. Anywho, it's just simple to-dos, reminders if I need to, mail out a package, or, like we got to send out a form, meal plan, do budget, stuff like that. Real simple, real cute. Decorated with some stickers and washi tape. All that came from Pinterest, I do believe. Just printed out, and I fussy cutted it with my scissors. And the little pin and gear, I decorated this for June. I thought this would last for June, like I would use it up, but I guess most of these stickers these are from Pinterest. This is for the Patreon for June. I just decorated with her stuff. It's so cute, y'all. And then just kind of little journaling. So just a little bit of journaling, stickers, washi tape, using those dates. If I do some journaling I don't want anybody to see, I black it out with the Sharpie creative markers. I do like mock budgets, a little bit of everything. I set up this week, let's see. This will start Tuesday because I did Monday on last week, just because so I could end June. But then I set up this week. These are Sticky Club. This is Mandolin Plans. This is a highlighter. These are those dates from Only Plans. And I just did all the way till I did Saturday and Sunday on one page. And then I was like, oh crap, I forgot my July page. So I put this right here. These are from Only Plans as well. I did get a kit, a Hobonichi kit. But I'll show you more. I did convert it down to a B6. But yeah, it's really cute. I'm loving it. It's just extra paper. And then I just decorated the back because I really thought this was just going to last for June. And that's it for that. And then this was my health journal, but I have converted it to just a journal. These are my goals for the month. So this will start tomorrow. But yeah, right here, June 30th. Just some simple washi tape. These are Sticky Club. This is Hobby Lobby stickers. But yeah, I just decorate week by week. Just my little, this will be just my thoughts, whatever I want to put down. If I just need a simple to-do list, I can put it down. I haven't really been using these back pages, but this is a Kenbor A6. It's just like the Hobonichi. I got it off of AliExpress for cheaper, but they're cheaper at the beginning of the year because people will buy them up, and for some reason the prices go up. But this is a chunky monkey. I have a little Starbucks paperclip, and that's it. I'm just testing it out. Maybe for next year this could be my setup because I'm wanting to reduce everything down. All right, so here we go. This is the Just Scribbles B6. I have it in a Moterm zip. It does zip up. So she stated, I messaged her a little while ago. I say a little while ago, probably about a week or so ago. And asked her what covers fit. She was like, whatever fits for a full year sterling ink, this half year will fit. Because it is the Cosmo Air Light paper, which I think they now call it something else, like a B5 paper. So I was like, well, I can just use this. And then I have a Salty Katie Co. clear cover. I didn't like the fit. It fit. I just didn't like the fit. Like this kind of popped up and I didn't really like it. So I didn't use it. And then I have another cover, but I'm not going to use it. I do have it up for sale on Macquarie. It's just a hot pink zipper. It's really thin. This did zip up in it, but I don't know if it would handle like tip-ins and stuff because I am going to start tipping in. I did not get this fully ready because I want to sit down and do that myself when I have quiet time. I haven't had any quiet time. When I say my life hasn't been busy, it's been like stressful in a sense. Just behind the scenes things. My dad's still sick. I'm wanting to get everything paid off by next year. So I've been trying to work all of that out without having to do a lot of modifications for our life. So that's been stressful. I'm making larger payments to things, and so I'm on a huge no buy, like groceries and bills and utilities. That's it. So I'm gonna work that into here. Let's open her up. I'm probably gonna make this pretty. I like doing washi dashboards, so I may do that. And probably will paste this together. Just use this. I have a holiday list. I printed out. These dogs are adding to my stress. Like legit. I can't take it much longer. I don't know. I think I told y'all we got a new puppy. I don't know who's driving me crazy. Okay, so over here, I'm just going to highlight our paydays. This will be I printed a holiday list. This will be future plans, just how it's laid out. Over here, no, that's not going to be a med tracker or a weight log. I'm thinking maybe pages read per day. I'm trying to get back into reading a lot because I love to read and I have a lot of books. I started 2 books recently, so I'm trying to finish those. So I'm thinking maybe pages read or what hobby I did that day. We'll do that. I like that hobby. Y'all, I'm dyslexic. Hobby per day. Like when I say I'm dyslexic, I'm very dyslexic that when I actually spell something correctly, it looks totally wrong. Like that's not how it's supposed to be spelled. I do it throughout the whole day at work. It's bad. Anywho, this right here, I'm wanting to do my measurements on this side, like my inches and everything. I'm gonna do that probably tonight so I can have for July 1st. This right here, family reminders, pets. Like my daughter, me, my husband, like we all have vehicles. So I like to know when we got our oil changed. Like my daughter just had to get a new radiator. So I want to mark that. When we got our oil changes, when my husband gets his refills, when I get my refills, when the pets have their flea medicine, when they, all of that. When we buy a huge bag of food, and then so I can notate when we bought it and how much it was. So if the next time we buy it, I want to know if the prices are going up or down or whatnot. Over here, I said just a pretty picture. Q3 goals, I want to put those right here. My weight, no spend, and the books I read. Not too sure what I'm gonna do down here. Maybe some notes, some meal ideas I get, or I don't know. Right here, I put I don't know, probably some pretty pictures. Right here, I like having my symptoms right here. Whatever I had in my A6 Kinbor is gonna go in here. My light is not bright. Sorry guys, I'm just now noticing the lighting. Is that better? We'll see. And then in these grid right here, I'm gonna put my weight log. Like I want to see it going down, and I'll mark the day that I weighed. Same thing over here. Not sure what I'll do down here. This I had a paper test pocket last year, and oh my gosh, I absolutely love it. If Just Scribbles would come out with a pocket with this, I would so get it. If she gets that, if she comes out with one next year, I'm getting it. Mark my words, because I loved the paper tests. This will be a health tracker for all of my family members. Like tomorrow, if I have a sore throat, I will put a dot right here. On the 1st, I'll put the color dot I put my name, the date, and what it is, like sore throat, runny nose. And that's what I like to do with these. I'll probably put some pretty washi. That's about it. Then we get into our monthly goals. I'll do the same, you know, the weight, no spend, pages read. Over here, let's see, I put bills. I may put my bills for the month and put the dates that they are due, and check them off as I go. I have goals, weight, no spend, pages to read. I may put the book that I'm reading right here for the month. I don't think I'm gonna put anything work in here. I think this is all me, household. I think that'll do fine. I have just a few more minutes. I want to get this through. All right, so on here, the monthlies, it's future plans, birthday, anniversaries, mat days off. That's my husband, PTO, and sick days. I have not put any of his days off in here, just that I'm off the 4th, and I think he's off these 3 days. So I'm gonna put that there. Just use it as a regular calendar, nothing special. If I have any major to-dos, I'm gonna put them over here. I'm going to put a second monthly over here for our meals. I like to track what suppers we had, just so like next month we could repeat the whole thing, or what we liked, what we didn't like, how many days we ate out, all of that good jazz. And then over here, write what TV shows, movies we were watching, if we liked them, if we'll continue to watch the TV series, just hobbies right there that we do together. Over here is our weekly. I'm so excited for this weekly. Really, really excited. I did decorate. This is the Only Plans from Etsy. This was an A5 sticker kit, but I sized it down. And what I did was I got the measurements of a B6 page and then just made the stickers a little bit smaller, because like when you upload it on Cricut, you can see the measurements. So I just took the washi and just measured it down. So when you get the washi correct, like everything else will be to size. So these are the date stickers. I put day specific activities right here. My bills that are due. I'm gonna do my breakfast, lunch, and suppers over here. And then I put my med list right here, my water intake, to-dos, and then like a brain dump, my priorities, and then my focus. Y'all, I'm in love with this weekly. So if anything, when I am needing to look at anything that I'm needing to be done that week, it's all going to be on here. Because this is like, I'm going to call it like the dashboard layout. I know she's saying horizontal, but I like to say dashboard. I'm trying to get this because I've already written on today's and I've got prayers and everything. So over here, I have not done our meal plan for this week. I'm kind of slacking. But over here, I'm doing my groceries, the meals I want to do, and then what we need. And it's just so cute. I love these stickers. All right, so let me flip over to the dailies. And what I'm doing on the dailies, it is I'll have my verse of the day up here. I'll do my prayers down here. And then specific to-dos, I put the exact weather of the day. I have a no spend. So if I didn't spend any money that day, I get to check it off, which is just as satisfying. And then a highlight of the day. And then I have decorated for the rest of the week. And I got my blotter paper. And I am just in love. And then it goes to the next week. And that continues for the rest of the month. And then when you get to the end of the month, you get a July recap. And then your goals or whatever you want to use this for August. And then straight into the monthly. And it repeats itself. And then at the end of the quarter, which would be the end of September, we have you do your monthly recap, and then you have a quarter 3 recap, and then you go straight into quarter 4, and everything repeats itself. And I'm just in love. And y'all, this paper, I may like it better than the Hobonichi paper. I know that's a big reach, but compared to this year, this paper it may be thicker, but I love it. I don't know why I've never tried this paper before. I think because I've been such a paper snob with the Hobonichi paper that I didn't even want to try anything else. All right, so at the back, we got a 2025 recap. Just list out things that happened that year. Back here, I want to put like a pretty picture. I'm going to put lists, like my TBR list, gift list, favorite meals, Matt's birthday, my daughter's birthday, Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Christmas, presents that I'm giving, Christmas food list that I'm going to take. And then I may put some budget information back here as well. And my alarm went off, so I got to start. I did do a little bit of a pen test. That was this morning. No, I did the dots last night and these two last night. The Pentel Energel Clina 0.4 and the Pilot Juice 0.38. I did those last night. Y'all, there's no bleed through. There's barely any shadowing. I did just the Tombos I had sitting right here, but I want to do the darker ones just to see. But y'all, I really am in love with this paper. It's really, really nice. So that's all my planners I'm using. Like I said, for next year, if she comes out with a pocket, just scribble, I'll get it. If not, I may get this B6 again for a planner, and then just have a notebook for my Bible studies. Or if I continue to like this, we may go A6. She has A6 as well. Just depending on how much I write in here, depends on if I go A6, because Just Scribbles, she has an A6 just like this. So that would fit in here with like a regular notebook, the Pen and Gear notebook. So we shall see. I really appreciate y'all sticking around. I know videos have been sparse. It's just been a really, really hard year already. Like, I'm ready for next year. And I want my dad's health to continue to get better. So thank you guys for sticking around. I really appreciate it if you stayed for this whole video. Oop. I'm trying to get all these in here. Get me a thumbnail. So thank you. If you like the video, give it a like. You can leave a comment. I love to talk. If you can't tell. If you want to check out my Instagram, it's been a little sparse over there as well. I do want to get back posting over there. I just hope everyone is safe and well, healthy. I hope your year is going better than mine. Hopefully my year will get better, and hopefully you will continue to have a great year. Thank you. See you guys later. Bye-bye.